much force does it take to open a can like this? You asked, and we have our first attempt at an answer for you. We did have a couple of hiccups, as you'll see, and are going to do a repeat. I'm gonna let Rolo take it from here. He is an engineer and the inventor of the Tab Buddy XL.
So we got two of exactly the same cans, so we can compare with opening by hand and using our cute little Tab Buddy. And we're gonna use a force gauge. So we turn it on and change this to pounds. And it shows how hard I pull or how hard I push. Let's take the first measurement of just opening the can. All right, let's lift this up. And here we go. All right, so just popping it takes 3.2 pounds. Now, let's see how hard it is to pull open. All right, 7.5 pounds to get the lid off. So now we have the same exact can. All right, so all our Tab Buddies come with a keychain hole. I'm gonna use it to help me do this test. So now I have something I can hook onto. There, we slid our Tab Buddy on. It's set to 0. Now let's pull up. That took 1.1 pounds.
I'm interjecting here because this is where the hiccups started. For reference, this is how the Tab Buddy XL works when used as intended in the hand. But this peel back function did not go as intended. Let's take a look.
All right, we're back with a slightly different shot. And the reason is when I hook this and I pull it open, right? Normally my hand's right here, so that's no problem. But this time my hand's this big. So I need to be able to go all the way down here to peel the lid open. I'm gonna hold it in place so that I can hook it. All right, I put a little thing in here so I can grab onto it. And here we go. Oh. All right, we didn't finish, so we pulled 1.8 pounds. Let's keep going. I'm just gonna hold onto it so it doesn't, it's awkward, so it doesn't slip. Keep going.
Here's where we messed up. Rolo didn't notice here that as he was adjusting, he unintentionally applied some force, making the gauge jump from 1.8 to 2.5. What we should have done is reset the gauge to 0 at that point, but with everything else going on, we just didn't notice and kept going.
Here we go. Here we go. There we go. And that took only 2.5 pounds.
Or possibly less. We're gonna retry and see.
All right, we're still on there. Let's finish it off. This is not how the Tab Buddy is meant to be used, so it slips every time. The hand, that works just fine. Like, I can do this very easy with my hand.
So as you guys saw, we had a bit of a range. We're not exactly sure how much the second part of the force test took with the Tab Buddy XL. It is somewhere between 1.8 pounds of force and 2.5, and that's why we're gonna do a repeat. We also already have a bunch of ideas for how to improve the second part of the test so that the Tab Buddy stays on the lid without falling over. And that way we'll be able to get more accuracy on that part of the test as well. In the meantime, until we get those things implemented, we'll probably take a pause on the Tab Buddy XL force gauge videos. But in the meantime, we might be able to do some tests with some soda cans. We'll do more of those with different Tab Buddies and different types of tabs, so keep watch.